What's up, YouTube? This is Bryce bringing a quick video. Sorry there's a lot of wind. We're having some bad weather in Louisiana right now, but I wanted to bring a quick video for those wondering what wheel and tire option to choose in the Tesla menu with aftermarket rims and tires. Okay, this is a question that I had, and it took me a few months to figure out what the hell to do. So I know that if I had questions about this, other people probably do as well. So when you put aftermarket rims and tires on Tesla, you'll notice in the wheel and tire menu in the car, there's no option for aftermarket wheel and tire rims. Now tires, this is pretty self-explanatory. If you have winter tires, you choose winter. If you have all season or summer tires, you choose all season or summer. That one's easy. Where it gets a little bit more complicating is when you go to the wheels, because all of these wheels are Tesla stock wheels on all of their vehicles. There's no aftermarket wheels in there. So what do? What do you choose? Now, me personally, this is a Model 3 Performance. So I had 20-inch Uber Turbine rims and tires on it. Which, you know, the Uber Turbine 20-inch on the Model 3 Performance is a 235/35 R20 tire. 35 is personally not wide enough for the Model 3 Performance. Actually, in track mode, for those of you that use track mode, when you floor it with the 235/35 R20 tire, you'll notice it starts to light up orange and red on the tire display, which means that the tire is losing traction. That's something I noticed with that 235 width tire that comes stock on the Model 3 Performance, especially the Pirellis. They just don't have the grip. Now, what you can do, which is what I did, is I switched to an all-season tire, and I switched to a 245 width tire. By doing this in track mode, the tires now stay green. They go from blue to green. They no longer go red, which means they're getting adequate traction and nothing is slipping. And when you're doing these pulls in track mode, you want to be gripping and not slipping, as I call it. So that's something that 245 width tire will allow you to do. Here's the thing. If you go to a 245 width tire, or some people I've seen will put 255 width in the back, it starts to throw the speedometer off a little bit because the tire is wider than what the car thinks. The only way that I know to make the car know you have a 245 width tire is to choose the 20-inch 0G gunpowder rim in the menu. And the reason for that is the tire that comes with that track package 0G gunpowder rim is a 20-inch 245 width tire, because that's the tire that comes on the Model 3 Performance's track package upgrade that you can buy with those rims. It comes with a 245 width tire. Now, I chose these TS5 rims from T-Sportline. This is an 18-inch rim. It's forged, and it's an 8.5 width rim. It's no longer a 9-inch rim like the factory Uber turbines are. With that being said, I put the Continental DWS 06 Plus all seasons on it, and these are 245/45 R18. And I believe there might be some dimensions somewhere on it. Yep, there it is. I don't know if y'all can see that. If it'll autofocus, but it's trying. Yeah, it's trying. I don't know what the hell the camera's focusing on, but 245/45 R18, if y'all can see that. So there's no option for these TS5 rims in the Tesla tire menu, but it's all about diameter. So if you go on a tire comparison website and you put in 245/45, which is the profile, 45 is my profile for the 18-inch rim, R18 would be the radius, and you look that up and you compare that to the 245/35 R20 on the 20-inch Uber turbines or the 20-inch track package, the actual diameter is the same. With that being said, you can choose either the 20-inch 0G gunpowder, or you can leave it on the 20-inch Uber turbine gunpowder like it comes factory from Tesla. Again, the reason I picked 20-inch 0G gunpowder is because the radius of the 245/45 or 18-inch rim and tire set is the same as the radius of the 245/35 or 20 wheel and tire set. Therefore, the speedometer is not thrown off because the amount of rotations per minute is the same on each rim, even though one is technically smaller than the other. This will throw your calculation of miles off. So at 79%, I'm getting 224 miles. If I were to choose, say, the 18-inch Aero cap kit, which would be the 18-inch rim, that would be closest to the aftermarket rim, then what that would do is it would add about 40 miles to this or so. So instead of 224, I'd probably be getting about 250 right now at 80%. Due to the efficiency increase of the 18-inch rim. Now, this won't cause any problems. Worst case scenario is the car will underestimate my ability to get somewhere. So if I route somewhere, it'll think I'll get somewhere at 76%. Really, I'll get there at 78% battery or something along those lines. Now, if you have 18-inch aftermarket rims and you want to pick the closest 18-inch 18-inch factory rim from Tesla, then it's going to be the 18-inch Aero cap kit. You don't want to choose 18-inch Aero because they have the cover, and the car calculates the efficiency of the cover, which is about 2 to 3%, which is why you want to choose 18-inch Aero cap kit because the cover is removed. So that's the closest you can get for an 18-inch rim from Tesla in this menu to your aftermarket 18-inch rim. And if you have an aftermarket 20-inch rim with 245 tires, then I would go with the 0G gunpowder because Tesla knows that wheel and tire set comes with that 245 width tire. All the others, to my knowledge, have 235 width tires. So just keep that in mind if you start increasing width. But that's about all for the wheel and tire menu. If there's any questions, put them in the comments below. I'll answer. Again, it took me a while to figure this out, so I just wanted to post. Again, it's all about the diameter.